What's up, guys? Just got back from class, about to run to the gym, but before that, I'm going to have a quick little snack just to get a few extra calories in me, just for some energy. Normally, I would recommend having a quick set of carbs, but instead, I'm going to just have a can of tuna simply because my calories are low. I want to save my carbohydrates for my snacks at work and for dinner. For the snack I'm having right now, it will just be a can of tuna. Exciting, I know. Good thing about tuna, no, hardly any fat. I don't think, it's 0.5 grams in this whole can. And there's 26 grams of protein and no carbs. So I'm getting just a straight protein source here. Not ideal for pre-workouts by any means, but you gotta do what you have to do. For seasoning, basically just gonna use a little bit of buffalo sauce, just give it a little bit of flavor. I like tuna, I know a lot of people don't, but buffalo sauce is, for the most part, pretty light. Just give it a little bit of taste, make everything taste better. Throw this in there for 45 seconds. Okay guys, starting out the workout with some incline chest flies to really kind of loosen up the muscles. I definitely like working with cables just for the resistance that it gives. I really like the squeeze I get, and I do feel like I have seen some great results from chest flies. I do recommend them for anybody who is interested in building their chest. I also recommend Smith machine incline press, in which I do individually do them per arm. It allows me to get a great, nice squeeze on the muscle and really break down the fibers. Here's just a few different angles of how the workout works. As far as my incline bench press, I do have a little bit of rotator pain, so I'm only working with 5 to 6 reps per set, and keeping the weight fairly low just so I get comfortable with it again. Same for regular barbell bench. I'm keeping the reps fairly low, just trying to work on my hands placement, which I actually am playing with my hands as far as where I'm putting them. I do have them a little bit closer than normal, but I'm just trying to work with it and see what I can do with the least amount of shoulder pain. Next, I've been working on some barbell shoulder press, in which I do enjoy very much. It has really widened my shoulders, and I'm just beginning this workout, but I'm getting very comfortable with it, and I soon hope to have 185 up there for 5 reps. Right now I'm comfortably doing 165 for 5, and that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just really slowly working and focusing on my shoulders. I do recommend this for anybody. Next, I'm going to be working on my delts, my rear delts, just because they are lacking. So I'm doing 10 sets, or I'm doing 6 sets, supersets, and here's at different angles, but just 10 pounds each. Nothing too heavy, just focusing on the squeeze. And then I'm moving into hammer curls, followed by inner curls. This workout right here definitely works on the thickness of the arm and the long bicep head, which is important. Most people just really focus on the peak, but it's important to do both sets of the workout. Here you can see, my looks like my biceps are coming out. Next, I followed them by barbell bicep curls and then reverse curls to really work on my forearms as well. For tricep work, I just did close grip incline press. So you go in 5 to 8 reps, and then top them off with some tricep press downs. And then next, I wanted to build my ab muscles, so I'm doing cable crunches here. Followed up by that, I will be doing 30-pound leg raises. I'm really trying to focus on bringing up my abs. Then I'm followed up with a Bosu ball cable crunches, which is great for the negative work. And then followed up, just top it off with as many reps as I can at the Smith machine cables. And then I weighed in today at 200.5. I was going to share with you my post-workout meal. Most people lose the thought of supplementing. Supplementation is not necessary. You don't have to. It just makes it a quick source for protein, a quick way for me to get all of my post-workout nutrition in without eating a pound of chicken or anything like that. So I'm going to show you guys how I use my post-nutrition, and let's start out with just a blender, good heaping of ice. We're going to go 8 ounces of water, give or take. Then we're going to go 8 ounces of almond milk or a milk substitute. I use almond milk because there's less carbs. I'm cutting my carbs, so I'd rather eat my carbs and not drink them. So I'm going to throw in a little bit more water. I usually do skim milk if I'm doing a milk product, but just to keep the fat low. Almond milk does have, I think, 2.5 grams of fat per serving, which is nothing. I mean, we're going to get some fats in there. Now I also do 3 ounces of Greek yogurt. I've done this for quite a while. I just do 2 large spoonfuls. I'll mark it as 3 ounces. If it's a little bit over, no problem. A little bit under, that's fine. Just give it a little bit more consistency, some flavor. Like I said, I'm not going to go too far with it just because I'm not a physique competitor. I'm not tracking my macros to get in shape for competition. I'm just doing this to get in shape. 2 scoops, whey isolate, lean protein, no carbs, about 50 grams right here, just 2 scoops. Normally I would also put my creatine in this, but I am actually out at the moment. My new set should be in hopefully on Friday, so just like a few days without it, it's not going to hurt me. And then also what I've been adding in, spinach. There's just a handful. Get a good source of greens in there, get some micronutrients, just for overall wellness. And plus, I mean, it makes it taste good, I think. I think the spinach actually adds a lot of flavor to it. And, I mean, I don't want to eat my spinach plain, so why not make it easy and put some chocolate in it. Actually, you know what? I haven't always been doing this, but just to get a little bit more fiber in me, I'm going to put 1 tablespoon cocoa powder. I think it's 2.5 grams of fiber per serving. It's actually very healthy for you. I never actually realized that, but want to get a little extra flavor in it, go for it. If not necessary. Just sharing with you guys what I'm working with. Blend this up real quick. There we have it. Nice little post-nutrition meal. Going down this, let me cool it off a little bit. Get ready for work, and I'll show you guys what snacks I'm bringing for work today. Also, if you are interested in boosting your fiber intake, I would recommend this right here. You can find it at any Kroger in the health foods. Psyllium whole husk, great way for to build your fiber. I believe there's 5 grams of fiber per serving. So consistency is a little bit weird, but once you get used to it, it's not bad. Then again, if you're trying to boost your fiber, some quick hints for you. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.